Hey everybody, Ryan Trout from PC Perspective here at Mobile World Congress 2016, and I made it to the LG booth to take a look at the brand new LG G5. This is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 powered device. It's got a 5.3 inch screen, 2560 by 1440 resolution, fairly high PPI at 554 it looks like. Interestingly, this device has two rear cameras, a standard 16 megapixel and an ultra wide 8 megapixel that you can switch between in the software. It's pretty interesting to see. And it gives you two options there. Though it still has a front-facing camera at 8 megapixels, but the wide angle will let you take much different photos than the standard without sacrificing having a lot of the quality that you would need if you went to a front-facing camera. It is running Android 6.0. It's got a 2800 milliamp hour replaceable battery, 4 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of storage, and an SD card slot as well. Now, the most interesting thing about this device is its kind of modularity. So the battery comes out the bottom, and it kind of is attached to a small base at the bottom as well. And so that's how you replace the battery. You take that part out and you can swap in another battery. It kind of clicks out of that housing. But also what's interesting is that the device has other modules. It has a camera module, the LG Cam Plus they call it. It adds 1200 milliamp hours of battery to it, which is nice. And it basically has dedicated camera keys for power, switching to the camera rather, a shutter, record, LED, mic, speaker, that type of thing. And it kind of acts as a camera grip. It works okay. It's still not incredibly comfortable to hold as a camera, but it definitely adds some flexibility to the device. The other thing that LG is offering is the LG Hi-Fi Plus. This is a DAC essentially that plugs into the bottom. It doesn't add any battery. But it does have kind of a hi-fi DAC and amp on there. I don't have any of the specifications on what how it improves quality or whatever, but I listened to it. It does sound very good. And even more interestingly, or as interestingly, the DAC can work connected to a PC directly without going through your phone, right? So it has a Type-C connection on either side of the device, and you can hook it up to your PC and use it as a standard sound card. Both of these adapters are unpriced at this point, and I don't really know how that's going to affect things. The phone itself is really nice. It's a little bit bigger than an iPhone 6S with its 5.3 inch screen. Very high resolution, looks very good, very responsive as you would expect, especially for devices here on demo at Mobile World Congress. But I am a little bit worried about the long-term reliability of the mechanism to release that battery housing as well as the accessory housing. So we'll see how that stands up. And also this will compromise any kind of water resistance that you might have had with any phone before. So there are some options or some things to consider when looking at the LG G5. But overall, a pretty impressive device, pretty innovative, much more than what we expected to see for an updated LG device. So we'll hopefully get a unit in for review fairly soon and let you know. Thanks, guys.
If you enjoyed this content, consider supporting in-depth technical content by contributing at patreon.com/PCPer.